What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a word from the ancestor reading for the sign of Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what's good with you guys? You are last but not least this week in the zodiac lineup, and this is your fourth reading. Okay, I will need you guys to remember that these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay? So hopefully you guys have been enjoying your energy wave this week and hopefully getting some enlightenment. Okay? Y'all know how this goes. We're going to get started with the Urban Tarot. One from the top, one from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. Okay? All right. Let's see what's going on with my Tauruses. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay. We have the Prince of Cups. And we have the Fool. Okay. Not bad, Taurus. Not bad. Okay. Um, Automatically, first thing, if y'all know when the Fool shows up, it's talking about taking a leap of faith, okay, and starting anew, okay, taking a leap of faith on something, willing to, take risk, okay, is what I'm feeling, okay. We have the Ace of Swords swart to start, okay. Um, some very much needed truth, okay, coming into some truth or someone bringing some type of truth to you, okay. Um, I like this energy for you, Taurus, okay, because this week has been a lot of maybe back and forth, okay. And so, like I said, I'm hoping you guys got some enlightenment this week, and I feel like you have, okay, with this Ace of Swords showing up, okay. So it's either you coming to some truth or this Prince of Cups, okay, coming to you. The filmmaker is what he is called in the Urban Tarot deck, okay. And so I feel like with either you or more so someone in your energy, okay, is in this Prince of Cups where they put on a good show, okay, they put on a good show for others, okay. As far as with this Prince of Cups, usually Prince of Cups is like the Knight of Cups in a sense, where they offer uh, their their feelings to you. Okay, they start kind of opening up in a sense. Okay, but at the same time, like I said, this filmmaker gives me the vibe of, yeah, on camera I'm this way, in front of others I'm this way, but behind closed doors I'm somebody totally different, okay? And maybe Taurus, how this person is, they know how you are behind closed doors as well, okay? But, and I think all of us have a tendency of doing that. You suppress what's going on inside of you sometimes, okay? With Tauruses, we let things sit and fester, and then when we're ready to charge, we charge, okay? And so it's kind of hard sometimes to kind of control that inner beast within us from doing that. And the best way to do it is to be direct, okay, with this Ace of Swords, and really state, Taurus, how you feel, okay? If you are given the opportunity to talk about it, and I feel like with this person, the filmmaker being right here with this Cups energy, you will have that opportunity, okay, where you will have the floor to say how it is that you feel, okay? Now, Taurus, if you sit up there and you don't take the opportunity to state how you feel so they can understand where you're coming from your perspective of things or your perspective of thinking, then you miss your opportunity, okay, as far as to get something off of your chest, okay? That's why this Ace of Swords is here, okay? Whatever it is, okay? If this person hurts you, then you need to tell them, look, you hurt me when you did X, Y, and Z, okay? And they should be able to explain to you, I was going through something, or, it should be a lot of truth here is all I'm feeling with this Ace of Swords, okay? So it should be able to be a simple but yet mature communication between two people about how they feel about a certain situation, okay? Your situation at hand, okay? Or it could be with anything. It could be with family, it could be with friends, it could be with a significant other, with yourself, okay? Be honest and forthright with yourself, okay? When you're behind closed doors, how do you really feel, okay? We all, don't always get into real deep conversations. Like, there's certain things that I won't talk about with people because it's very gray area, okay? And so I don't like conflict, which I know is kind of weird to say being a Taurus, but you got to understand my birth chart in order to understand why I don't like conflict, okay? I have a Libra moon and I have a Gemini in my Venus, okay? So I'm not really one for conflict, okay? I rather, have an easier resolve, okay? But you get me pissed off enough, I can give you some conflict, okay? But I try not to, okay? Because that exhorts a lot more energy than what I'm willing to give, okay? And that came with a lot of maturity, and that came with time, okay? And releasing certain things that were not good for me, okay? And so, Taurus, that's something that you need to do, okay? Is really sit down and be very honest with yourself with this Ace of Swords energy and look to take that risk, to take that leap of faith, okay? Whatever it may be, whether it be within a relationship with someone or in regards to just inner strength or self-improvement, okay? Losing weight, whatever the case may be, eating right, knowing what it is that you have to change about your life, okay? This fool is here to tell you it's time to take that calculated risk. It's time to start anew, okay? And take a leap of faith, okay? You won't know how something's going to transpire if you don't take that risk, if you don't take that chance, okay? So, with that being said, let's go into the Everyday Tarot. We'll do one from the top for the Ace of Swords, one from the bottom for the Prince of Cups, and then we'll do one energetically from the middle for the Fool. Okay? So, let's see what's going on with your clarifiers. So, we have 5 of Wands, okay? 5 of Wands with the Ace of Swords, okay? Taurus, we had 5 of Wands show up for you guys in your Heart's Desire reading yesterday, okay? You're having still some type of internal conflict, okay, when it comes to the truth, okay? And again, I just feel like it's just battling with constantly going over little intricate details, okay? Pick one thing that hurts you and focus on that, okay? Because that one thing is probably tied to like 10 other things, okay? So don't nitpick at every little detail, okay, in reference to if it's a relationship that hurts you, okay? One main attribute that bothered you the most, because like I said, 10 other things are probably attached to it, okay? 10 other things that led up to someone doing something to you, okay? If it's in reference to self-improvement, and you're having internal battles in reference to, can I do it? Is it meant for me to do it? Why should I do it? Things of that nature. What if I fail? All of that. Okay, we all go through that. Okay, I go through it every day. Okay, working towards my goals. I'm here to help you guys, which is also helping me heal whenever I'm going through something. Like, I still go through things, even though I'm here talking to you guys. I'm talking to you based off of my experience and how I look at things. Okay, and of course, me being an intuitive, reader and empathic, I understand human emotion, as some people are not emotionally intelligent, okay, because they focus on self, or they're more self-absorbed than they are considerate of other people's feelings, okay. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to demean anybody or put anybody down. I'm just saying, okay. But if it's in terms of that, okay, you're having this internal struggle with if it's possible, okay, whatever it is that you're dealing with, whether or not if it's possible, you're having an inner conflict, okay. I don't see you having a personal conflict where you're actually fighting with someone, okay. If that were the case, Two of Cups probably would have been here with this Five of Wands, okay. Doesn't mean that it could be in reference to a person, but I just don't feel that energy. I feel like this is just an internal conflict of whatever is going on within you in reference to those few examples that I put across the board, okay. So that being said, let's move on to the Prince of Cups, okay, which you have the Nine of Pentacles, okay. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which showed up in as a clarifier in someone else's reading. I believe it was Aries in the same place, okay. Different main card though, okay. So Nine of Pentacles showing up here to me means, again, in one sense, you're good as far as valuing yourself and maybe being established in certain areas of your life, Taurus, that you've been working towards, and there's something missing, okay. There's feelings here towards something, okay. You want something more, okay, and you're battling with whether or not you can have it or whether or not if it's worth it, okay. But it's primarily emotional based, okay, because you have Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles is always talking about your worth, yourself, your value, you have morals, you've done very well for yourself, you're very independent, okay, you can take care of yourself, but there's something more that you want, okay, and maybe you put off that you're okay as far as when it comes to maybe relationships. You're not really looking for it right now, but behind closed doors, you probably watching a rom-com, crying your eyes out, wanting that love of your life, okay. And so that could be specific to just some of you Tauruses, okay, but realize what we talked about this week. You have had some love going on, okay. And so the question is like, are you willing to take that chance? Are you really willing to take that risk on someone, okay? If they come to you and tell you how they feel with this Ace of Swords, are you willing to, listen is the question, okay? Because that could be the opportunity to receive what you're looking for, okay? But like I said, you stay strong with this Nine of Pentacles, but behind closed doors, you do want something, okay? You do want a connection with someone, okay? And so it's understandable. We all want that love in our life. And maybe with this Nine of Pentacles, you are established now where you have time to focus on love, okay? And you're ready to go ahead and take that leap of faith into it, okay? So that being said, let's see what's with the Fool, okay? And so with the Fool, we have the Magician, Okay, the Magician is paired with the Fool. The Magician is talking about manifesting. Okay, you, like I said, you are possibly ready to start anew. Okay, and do what is necessary to get you to your primary goal. Okay, for the majority of you, like I said, if it is in reference to love, you're ready to take that leap of faith, okay, and start working on manifesting love in your life. If you do that, though, Taurus, make sure with this valuing of yourself, there's self-love there, okay? If you're, and I've said this in other readings, primarily in Capricorns, I believe, if you're going to go out there for somebody or looking for someone, start as a friend first and let it build its way up, okay? And if it's meant to be, it is meant to be, okay? But having self-love and self-worth for yourself, knowing how to love yourself, and I'll give you some examples of doing that. Something that I do is I take myself out on dates. I don't look for anybody to take me out on a date, okay? Some things I like doing by myself, okay? I love Marvel movies. I will go to a Marvel movie and watch it by myself. Reason? Because people that I know do not really get into Marvel movies. And I don't want to spend the whole movie trying to answer questions when I'm trying to enjoy the movie, okay? I will go and get me my own little snack and get my little drink. And sometimes I've even done like a double feature sometimes and really enjoyed being in my own company, okay? Tauruses are really good at, being to themselves if they need to, and when we're ready to be around other people, we will be around them, okay? I've gone to like go get my nails done, take care of myself, maybe go get my hair done if I want to get it blown out, things like that, taking care of myself, period. Going grocery shopping, making sure my house is straight, little things like that is showing my own self, love, in a sense of when I do connect with someone, they can see, oh, you like movies, you go to the movies by yourself. Like, yes, I've even taken a whole trip by myself, okay? I don't wait on nobody. I'm like, I don't have time. If you ain't got it, I know I have it. I've got it to spend. I'm going on this trip. I'm not waiting on nobody to go with me. I can go by myself. A little bit on top of that, I grew up having to, play by myself when, my friends weren't around, or if they had to go in and I had to go in the house, I had to learn how to entertain myself sometimes as a child. So I have all that going for me where I am okay in my own energy, okay? And so you have to build that for yourself as well, Taurus, so that way when you are connecting with someone, they can see that you're not 100% codependent on them, okay? You want to connect with them, you want to experience whatever interests them and share your interests with them as well, and let it grow from there. But, I like going to farmers markets. I'll go do that by myself because people that I know don't like going to farmers markets. So I'm not going to sit up here and tag somebody along with me that doesn't want to go do stuff like that. So, and I am very much happy and entertained. I get what I need, and then I come home and my day is full. And I end my day by saying, you know what? I love me. You know what I'm saying? I love the things that I love. And whoever is willing to be in my presence and actually enjoy the same things as me, or at least show interest in, I like what they like as well, then maybe we have something or maybe we don't. It's fine, okay? But start loving yourself so that way you're able to love and manifest that real love for yourself from someone else, okay? The right person will come along, Taurus, okay? And maybe that person is already in your vicinity and you're just not letting them in, okay? So with that being said, I feel like I have to shuffle your ancestor oracle before we pull. Okay, Taurus. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a shuffle. Excuse me, you guys. Went outside for a little bit today, or anytime when I open the door, really. Pollen and allergies. I've been clearing my throat all day today. So let's see what the ancestors need you to know as we're at 20 minutes in your reading. Okay, so Taurus, you guys received enjoy music. Okay, enjoy music. Okay, it says instrument, sound, tone. Okay, I love music. It's always been very healing to me. I remember as a kid, my mom would, like, especially on the weekends, I had one of those moms that played music and cleaned over the weekend. And so it would start literally as early as 7 o'clock in the morning. And you could wake up to hearing OJs and stuff like that. It doesn't always have to be when we read the ancestors' music in the book, The Message. It doesn't always have to be like lyrical music or anything like that. It could be instrument wise, or it could be instrumental, but just really enjoying any type of music that you enjoy, Taurus, to get you moving. Those that are like considering or trying to just change their health habits, such as getting moving a little bit more, especially now that we have spring and summer here coming around the corner. Summer, just really get out and enjoy some music, or put some music in and go walking. Put some music on and kind of clean up your house. I have done it recently. Sometimes music can be very therapeutic for you, especially like love music. Okay, R&B music is really my favorite, if anything. When I want to really just dance in my living room, I will listen to maybe some hip hop, rap music, things of that nature. If you go on my Twitter, Rack Size and Thighs is my handle. You'll see some of the music selection that I have on there when I'm really like in a music vibe. Okay, but it is very therapeutic to listen to music. It can help you purge if you need to, or just kind of be in thought and maybe write a little bit. Okay, it may motivate you to do that, but whatever moves you. Okay, and just really kind of connect to the music itself. Okay, so ancestors speak the connect with the healing power of music. Let go of the need to be good or acceptable, and sing, dance, and play with music. Look at what inspires you and makes your heart and soul sing. Find yourself through music. Express yourself through music. You might also feel drawn to connect with your community through music. Okay, so wherever you are, there may be some concerts, or maybe like outside, like in the park. You know, there's sometimes community events at the park, or festivals, things of that nature. That's usually what I love doing when the summertime comes. I've missed that since COVID, of certain festivals, like cultural festivals where they have music, live music, and things like that, that are free for you to go to. All you got to do is just bring spending money to, get you some food. And that's always on the top of my list, to get some type of, treat, because I love food trucks and stuff like that at festivals. And so, and just really vibe with your community. I really have enjoyed previous festivals of, I think it was like the Hispanic or Latin festival that I went to one time that I really enjoyed. Um, and so just really vibe, with your community, if you can, okay, outside of the home. And so, that being said, Taurus, let's get into your angel message of support for your last bit of advice. And we have Aurora. We have Aurora. Sorry. We have Aurora here. Aurora says, "You are flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example." Okay, Taurus? You are flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Okay? And so, just by the fact of you wanting to better yourself, Taurus, and open yourself up to new possibilities, okay, it can be threatening to others because others are scared to take those risks, okay? But you are not, okay? Because you have this magician here. You know what you're capable of doing, okay? And you know who you're capable of loving outside of yourself, okay? And so it is going to threaten others, but once you succeed, it will pose as an example to other people, and you will 9 times out of 10 get some following, okay, from it, okay? And in a sense of asking you, how did you do that? I want to do that too, okay? And as long as the energy is positive, it should be welcoming, okay? Welcome that energy in, and you never know, you might make a new friend, okay? So, with that being said, Taurus, that is all I have for you guys. We have one more reading, which is on Saturday. Tap into the soul. So, until then, Taurus, peace.